by the time I came to write the book, I think I was probably as well educated as somebody in my position today can be on the subject. You know, I had read very, very widely. And all of that reading went into that first draft. Now, in the second and subsequent drafts, then I went back to those books and read some I hadn't read, such as there's a diary that Rudolf Höss, the commandant of Auschwitz, wrote, was forced to write by the British before his execution, in which he talks about the creation of Auschwitz. Rudolf Höss's wife also writes about it, and their memoirs were certainly very important. So, I mean, I think I had researched it a lot, and I felt well educated on it.
Eu vou fazer mais uma pergunta e depois eu passo para a plateia. Você falou sobre, na verdade, sobre o tom desses 3 livros, que são livros escritos, narrados, né, por pessoas inocentes em relação ao assunto que está sendo tratado. No caso específico do menino do pijama listrado, é um menino, né, um garoto que na verdade, ele narra fatos que ele não sabe o que significam. Tá ruim aqui. Mas que o leitor vai percebendo, né, que o leitor sabe mais do que o narrador. E isso é um recurso muito típico da literatura moderna, aí, desde do Henry James, e, enfim, de autores aí como Ford Madox Ford, enfim. É muito típico da literatura e, a meu ver, é um recurso que dá para usar muito em literatura, porque na literatura você não está enxergando a cena, você tem que confiar muito naquilo que a pessoa está dizendo. E o cinema, muitas vezes, é o contrário disso, porque no cinema você está enxergando tudo o tempo inteiro. Eu não sei se você concorda com isso. Eu estou fazendo essa longa introdução para perguntar a respeito da adaptação do filme, Menino do Pijama Listrado, que foi feita e que tem... Eu vi ontem o filme, eu não tinha visto ainda. Ela tem me parece que tem menos desse tom. Assim, no filme você enxerga tudo o tempo inteiro, né? E a minha pergunta é assim, primeiro, o que você achou, né, da adaptação? E o que você acha que o filme perdeu em relação ao livro e o que eventualmente ganhou?
Well, I worked very closely with Mark Herman, who wrote and directed the film, and with the producers, and I was there right through the process and on the set. So I did like it, and I felt they did a very good job on it. And a decision we made at the start was that in the book, of course, everything is seen from the perspective of a 9-year-old child. So everything except the last 3 pages of the book, right through his eyes. Very difficult to do that on screen. So the decision was made at the start to move it from being about the boy to being about the family, and to bring them into the story a bit more. So we see more of Bruno's parents' lives. We certainly see more of Bruno's mother, who's a much more important character in the film than she is in the novel. I think it doesn't gain or lose anything. It's just a different perspective on the story. I think one thing that Mark did quite well was there are some scenes in the film which work very well as visual images that wouldn't necessarily have worked in the book. For example, there's in the novel when Bruno discovers that his sister Gretel has been brainwashed into the Nazi ideals through her adoration for Lieutenant Kotler. He realizes this by running up to her room. He runs inside. Her dolls have been taken down, and maps of the armies going across Europe have gone up. But in the film, Bruno has lost his football. He goes down to the cellar with a torch, and when he shines the torch, he sees all the piled up bodies of the dolls, which is obviously reflecting what's taking place on the other side of the fence. So that's a wonderful visual image in the movie that Mark came up with, which, you know, wouldn't work as well in the book, but it works great in the movie. So I was very happy with it. I thought he did a really good job.
E o